annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let me try to fix this. Sorry about that.
Hey,
I think
we were
my
replaced by fields of sunflowers.
Sunflowers.
yeah, I think that I have to reset all of this stuff. I don't know what happened. My internet just basically just dropped. Just completely disconnected. All internet was gone.
Wow.
There we go. Okay, and I think the stream is back up.
Yes.
Okay, good. Before that happened, I think we were. Did you roll your damage for the?
Well, all I know is that you hadn't rolled to see if it hit yet. Like that's where it dropped.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even know.
Well, let me roll again because it happened all when I rolled. So let me roll it right now.
I told her she shouldn't hit the GM with lightning.
Yeah.
It's
rolled a 20. So she is gonna succeed on the saving throw. So half damage.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 21
Okay.
for damage. So half damage is another 10.
Yeah. Okay. All right. She is looking a little rattled now, by the way.
Yay.
I'm not looking as bad as me. I'm chewing my fingernails.
Okay, so it is the snail's turn now. And it moves another 10 feet towards this knight. And all of a sudden you realize that these blobby shapes on the ends of these tentacles suddenly grow spikes.
No.
And there are 5 of them, and it is attacking her with all 5.
Get her.
See, it's a 21, that'll hit. That'll miss. That'll hit. That'll hit. Oh man, it rolled super well and it hit 4 out of 5. That's crazy.
Wow.
I'm afraid of it now.
Go snail.
That's impressive because it's like, I mean, that, she's not that easy to hit. It just rolled super well. Okay, so let's roll 4 damage of that. 9.
Based on my personal history trying to hit her, I'd say she's really hard to hit. She's wearing armor or something, I guess.
That would be plate mail.
I know. Mine's not just for good looks,
She takes 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Ooh.
I don't know if I want to fight the snail either.
Yeah, a little lightning will take care of it.
This thing, basically, she was already looking a little wobbly, and then but she's focused on Archie, and this thing just basically comes up and sucker punches her. Wham, 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 wham! And she looks really bad off now. All
I feel
right.
bad for her.
I don't. I'm good.
All right. Alaric, your turn now that it's, the snail's light has faded. So I guess, never mind, you weren't stunned anyway. But yeah, you are still afraid.
I'm still frightened?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to hide.
Okay.
Is that a concentration spell, or is that just a thing?
It's like an
One
aura.
time.
Dreadful aspect.
I got a 10 to hide from her.
Okay.
His armor's not doing me any good. I'm assuming I'm not hidden.
Well, you don't technically know.
Well, I got to roll 1 die or 2 if I try to attack. So
Well, she's pissed off at me.
You are still at disadvantage from being frightened.
right, so it doesn't matter anyway. All right. Well, I will try to use the bow. I will plead with it. Okay.
So you're
I
rolling
realize
at
she's
disadvantage, to be clear.
Well, it cancels out my advantage if I have. Okay,
But
sorry.
you
Sure.
did not succeed
I
in
didn't,
hiding,
sure,
so.
fair enough.
But you have an ally nearby, so you do
Yeah.
get sneak attack anyway if you hit, but you're rolling at disadvantage.
Right. So I'm pleading with this crossbow. I know she's terrible ugly when you get close. This is why we have to hit her. So trust me. This is for
Just for I'll let you do it for now, but just as a clarity, let's make sure we know what the range is for your crossbow, your effective range.
Yeah, I thought it was on the thing, and it's not. So, see if I can get up real quick.
Yeah, so I'll just leave it for now, but let's try to sort that out.
8320 for a light crossbow.
Oh,
So I'm pretty sure.
okay,
I'm
yeah, yeah, that's longer than I thought. All right,
All right.
I was thinking of the hand crossbow, I think.
Me and the crossbow are seeing eye to eye, and I rolled a 9 total.
Okay, yeah, that misses. All right. Okay, Archie, it is now your turn. She is, for the first time you've seen her really looking scared now.
Mm-hmm. I'm swinging my sword because she hurt me, which means I get attack advantage.
Well,
For the first attack.
you're no longer stunned from the other thing. Why do you get attacked? Oh, right, because
Sword of Vengeance.
Yeah, I remember. Yep. Wait, so
number one.
yeah, okay, never mind. I was just trying to remember if it was only after like did she have to have hurt you that turn or not?
It just says your next attack. If they hurt you, your next attack has advantage.
Yeah, okay, because you didn't make an attack last round. That's why. Okay.
Right.
All right. Yep.
So first one is 25.
Yeah, that hits.
And second is 15.
Go ahead and roll damage.
21. Okay.
So here's a question.
Yes.
Well, go ahead and roll the damage.
First attack is 13 points.
Okay, so you have an option. You can make that non-lethal if you want.
No.
All right.
Fuck her.
Yep, that does it. You cut her throat.
Who needs talking? Who cares what her story is? The DM's just like,
She is an oath breaker.
Yeah. Okay, so she is dead.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll use my movement to back away from the snail.
Okay.
So,
What is its range?
So I guess I'll go a little.
You discover as you start to back away that it has a reach of 10 feet, so you are still actually subject to attack of opportunity.
Oh, gotcha.
That's only going to be one, though, not all 5 of its little tentacles.
Okay.
14. So it looks like it misses. You bat it away with your shield.
So I guess I'm gonna,
how far back are you moving?
I guess I'll head back towards the party.
Okay.
Since.
Are you moving all the way? Like if you were
10, 15, 20, 29. Yeah, it's like one square under the slime. Yeah,
okay.
Good.
All right. That is your turn. Andri is just going to turn and look at you and is like, dude, she was in the broken vow.
I know!
what does that mean?
Is the scary one gone yet?
So you find actually as she dies that this mystical fright that you were feeling take over your brain, Alaric, fades. But yeah, so Nira, it is your turn.
Guys, what do we want to do here? Like, is this thing going to come after us? Like,
Don't
now I feel bad because
it helped us.
The kobolds used the glass to, although, Alaric here gave them plenty of money, they can start a new business.
Well, let's see what it decides to do.
All right, I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
That action would be to strike the snail with lightning. But I don't really want to do that. Okay. So
are you guys,
we'll see. Like if it charges us, then yeah.
Are you guys all staying kind of your general positions now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to hide from it.
Okay. Well, so it's not your turn. I guess it's the snail's turn first. But like, I guess I'm asking Nira. You're holding your action, but where are you? Are you moving or?
I'm not moving, and I kind of want to loot the body, but I feel like the snail's gonna eat her.
Oh yeah. Oh damn, yeah.
So I mean, I can hit it, but and then maybe we
Right.
can loot the body. But I kind of don't want to now.
Holding your action though.
Yes, I'm holding my action.
Okay. In case of what? Like what would trigger it?
If it comes up on us really fast, like
Okay.
and it means to pursue and come after us.
All right.
I don't
Really
think it
fast.
knows really fast.
Okay.
Oh,
So
well.
it is its turn, and it is not fast, but it does move 10 feet in your direction.
It's
Guys,
coming
what do we
right
wanna
for
do?
us.
So somebody give me some guidance here.
I'm going to say
You're
that
the
does
one
not
that's
qualify as coming up on you guys really fast, but so Alaric, it's your turn.
All right. So, ding dong, the witch is dead. I'm gonna try to hide from the snail.
All right. Make a stealth check.
I got a 13.
All right. So it makes its own check for you, and it rolls a 16.
All right. So I'm going to try to hit its soft fleshy bits with the crossbow.
Okay. What's your roll?
11.
Kapwing! It just ricochets off the
I'm
shell.
gonna put that away.
So Paulette says they need a spell called Dreadful Aspic, which makes you eat really bad jello made of meat.
I need it to reconnect to chat for me because it stopped. Let's see. I need to refresh it in the chat because it's definitely streaming again. But let's see. I don't know. But it's. Oh well, that's fine. If you guys report on what's in the chat because I can't see it right now.
I will move around the other side of the bush there too.
Okay.
5 squares closer to
Are
it.
you remounting your horse?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm no good with that thing either.
All right. Okay. So, Archie, your turn.
Well, it's coming towards us.
Oh, may as well.
It's just a fucking bug.
We can just tell Amethyst that it attacked us.
It's just a bug. So I'm gonna swap out to the longbow
All right.
and pump a couple arrows into it.
Okay.
Oh, first is only 11.
Boing.
Nat 20!
Okay.
25.
Roll your crit damage.
1d8.
So it's 2d8 because the crit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
Okay. You see that that arrow severs one of its 5 tentacles, and the blobby bit kind of splits to the ground.
Patwong, patwing!
And the rest of it kind of wobbles and recoils a little bit. Okay. Andrew's turn, and she's like, "We're really gonna kill the snail?"
It's just a bug.
It's probably really going to kill us.
Well,
Well-
if it's all the same to you guys, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I don't want to attack it personally. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not saying anything. I'll leave it to you guys. So she's not attacking on her turn. Nira, your turn.
Hmm.
And Andrew
torn.
kind of actually
Very
rides off to
conflicted.
put a little more distance.
Oh,
It's not going to outrun us.
All right, I'm gonna hit it with the lightning.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's not very dexterous. So it's...
Don't break the shell.
Not super dexterous, no. But let's see. Okay. It rolled a 20, and so here's something that's also going to happen here.
Oh no!
Oh,
You see the lightning come down from this storm cloud, and it looked like it was going to hit this snail right in the head, but then the bolt at the last second goes zoop into the whoops
Ooh.
into the it zips into the shell and just seems to be just absorbed and no effect at all.
I can see why
Alright.
she might want this shell.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So yeah, no effect from the lightning bolt.
Good to know. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, no effect from the lightning bolt. Again? Okay, thank you. All right, so it is the snail's turn now, and it is going. Boom. That moves another 10 feet towards you guys. All right, Alaric, you're up again.
All right, I'm just going to set the crossbow down because it's not doing me any good anyway. But I will point my finger at it and say, you blobby thing, I think we're here for your shell, and I will cast True Strike.
Okay. So that gives you advantage next time, right?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
I will move 5 closer and use my bonus action I should be able to walk right in front of it.
Okay, you want to just like that?
Right in front of it toward where to block its path.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You blobby thing, knock it off. And I will draw the war pick because that's probably the kind of thing you use to pull a snail out of its shell.
Okay.
I seem to recall they were eating escargot with something pointing like this.
All right. Just realized our ambiance stopped again, but that's all right because it's
It was frightened.
Well, let's resume our. We don't have to have our action combat here. Okay. So that is your turn. Archie, you are up again.
I was afraid of that. I think I'm going to have to get up close and personal.
All right.
Charge! Double check something. Oops. I'm going to. Five. I'm looking at ranges. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so I think I can hit the 3 of us with. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry. I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
I'm just going to attack it with my sword.
All right. Go for it.
My first attack is 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Second attack is 17.
That hits too.
So those 2 attacks are 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second attack, I will juice it up with my spell levels. My thunderous strike.
Okay. Does it make a saving throw for that?
12. Oh, let's see. Rings with thunder, audible within 300 feet. An extra 2d6 thunder damage, which is 5.
My ears are ringing.
Okay. So I think it.
Succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away
Okay,
from you.
so it does
and
take that
knocked
2d6 damage. And then strength saving throw?
prone. Correct.
Yeah, it gets a like a 21 for the saving throw. So go ahead and roll the 2d6 damage because it does take that.
Five points.
All right. So you. Let's see. You find that it absorbs this thunder damage, but then the shell starts to vibrate, vroom, and then you find actually the same amount of this thunderous energy coming right back at you.
Reflected.
So you are
Dude,
gonna
I'm like
take
useless here.
2d6 thunder damage and make a
Son
strength
of a
saving
bitch.
throw against your own DC.
Okay.
Well,
So that's 9 thunder damage to you.
22 for the saving throw.
Okay, so you're not pushed back, but you do take 9 thunder damage.
Got it. Ouch.
All right.
Now, can I use my react? No, just kidding.
So Nira, your turn.
oh god. Well, obviously I'm not casting Shatter. So I guess I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
So I am conjuring a purple glowy shape of a mountain. It's going to smash this thing a
Okay.
little bit.
Make its attack roll with disadvantage.
What?
There's some sort of a weird field around this shell that warps your ability to control the attack.
13 and 11. So 11.
Okay.
Oh, plus what do I have? Plus what?
Should be your melee spell attack.
Oh, the spell attack bonus plus 6, right?
Yeah.
So 17.
Yeah. So that hits, and it's just damage in that case. I'm saying that this is the little magic mountain that's hovering still in the air. And so what's how much damage?
1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
So 6.
Incidentally, incidentally, Archie, when you did your last attack, it blasted off another one of these things, little tentacles.
Cool.
So it has 3 left. All right. Now it is the snail's turn again. It is going to whack 2 tentacles at you, Archie, and 1 at Alaric. Actually, I take it back because it does actually say all against the same target. So 3 against you, Archie.
It really
they
doesn't
are
like
plus
you.
5. Well,
No.
he's the one that's hurt it more. That's a 22,
That's it.
9, and a 10. So that's 1 hit, which is just going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
Little dog. All right. And then after it makes its attack, you see suddenly it withdraws its fleshy bits into the shell.
Well, now I got to climb in after it. That's going to be disgusting.
So Alaric, it is your turn.
Now I got to climb in after it, and that's going to be disgusting.
All right. Well, so you can make an attack with your weapon.
All right. Do I the true strike is still true?
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
that makes sense.
That means I got a 23 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Good. And I'm kind of trying to hook it, so I can try to pull it out.
Okay.
I swear I've seen my mother do this at some time. That's 13 points of damage.
Okay. 13. Yep. You.
Is it shocking? Is that
yeah,
one doing
I'm
it?
gonna.
Is it shocking?
I'm gonna say that. You do manage to kind of hook it, and it sort of, it starts to sort of ooze back out into, out of hiding in its shell because you kind of, you hurt its muscle that was pulling in with. All right, Archie, your turn. This thing's still mostly pulled up into its shell.
Okay. Yeah, I think my only option is to continue attacking it. So I'll use my bonus action and swear a vow of vengeance
All right.
to give me attack advantage.
What did this snail ever do to you?
And then attack it with my sword. Ooh, that is not good. That's 15.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with it, you kind of make your swing, but there's not much of it that's exposed, so you're mostly just up against the shell.
And 23.
23 does hit.
8.
Okay.
14 points of damage.
So you see as you jab into its flesh, it starts to kind of shrivel and quiver, and it pulls back into the shell more, but it's kind of trembling, and all of a sudden you hear just this sound start coming out from the shell, this and it starts getting really loud.
Someone stuck in there?
Maybe I should have kept silence.
Don't like it.
We're no longer in initiative.
Maybe y'all should back away.
Yeah, it's just making this wailing sound.
Hey, Ottercase. See if
And
me
it's
and you
getting
can
really
haul
loud.
this thing out of here.
What if it
Not if it's
explodes?
screaming.
I can't hear anything after your thunderous, whatever the hell that was. Not in that ear, anyway.
I want to go over and loot the body.
The paladin up here, or this oathbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll move you around on the map, but it's kind of we're not really in combat right now. You go and you check her out. She is wearing black plate armor. She has a glaive. She has a bag that has 15 gold in it. But she also has a fancy looking dagger that looks. You realize that the hilt has written on it, "Stab first, ask later."
All right, so I'm gonna take. Does she happen to? She doesn't happen to have a new mithril shirt, does she?
No. She has
Damn it.
plate armor, which counts as heavy armor.
Which I have proficiency
Yeah.
with, so I could use, but well,
This is also scary looking black armar. I don't know if that's.
I can be scary.
It's up to you. It's just an aesthetic choice.
Maybe I'll take it and sell it. Buy new armor with it.
There you go.
We still got to drag this shell back. This thing.
Well, this thing is still screaming.
Yeah, it's very loud now. You get the you'd be able to hear this from quite a distance.
Stab, 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 stab.
You can't reach any part of it. It's close, past the curve of the shell.
I'm just gonna start packing the end of the shell with dirt.
Hold on. hold on.
I'm gonna silence it. Hook it in there.
Where is that? Level 2.
Be quiet a little bit. If I had garlic, that'd make more sense. And some oil.
So while we're standing here, I'm going to lay hands on myself for 25 points.
So, can I go up to the shell and cast Inflict Wounds? Maybe do something about this?
Go ahead and is there there's a saving throw?
It's
I think
a melee spell attack against the creature I can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
Okay, so roll the attack with disadvantage.
So 14 and
We're
18.
talking about this later.
So 14 plus 6, so 20.
Nobody does this. It screamed, right?
The shell absorbs the spell, and then suddenly you find it feeding back into your own hand.
What? It's necrotic damage. It does that too?
You get the sense that it is literally sending your own magic back at you.
Fuck. Okay.
So basically, let's see.
Do I have to roll for damage?
Yep, 3d10.
19. Shit.
Okay, yeah. Also, you get a sense that this was literally just a property of the shell. Meaning that the snail didn't have to do anything to make that happen. Its wailing is unaffected. It's really loud standing right next to it.
Okay, I want to smash it with the warhammer. Like, this is driving me crazy.
Oh, hold on now. We didn't come all this way just to break the thing.
Madrigal didn't say the shell had to be intact.
Well, pretty much most things have to be intact.
And how are we going to get this back
this
otherwise?
sound is awful. It sounds so sad.
Is the packing of dirt helping at all?
Smack with the warhammer.
Not really. I mean, it's...
Make it stop.
It's because the sound is just resonating through the shell, too. It's not just coming out the opening.
But whatever loses its magic, whatever, when you break it.
I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm still smacking it with my warhammer.
All right, make an attack.
16 and 5, so 21.
Yeah, roll damage
21.
for it.
1d10. That's not very much. 8.
I'm
cracked
gonna whack
Did it
cracked
do?
part of it a little bit.
Do it again!
I'm gonna thwack it too.
Andrea just kind of says, wasn't the whole point to sell this thing?
She didn't say it had to be in one piece. How are we supposed to get this back to Villanocta?
Drag it.
Andrew's just like, you guys, think about this for a second. I know this is awful, but the whole point is that you make magic things out of it. Do you think smashing it into a bunch of pieces is likely to make it increase in value or decrease? I'm just trying to look out for you guys. If you guys you do what you want to do.
We can't take it anywhere if it's screaming.
Wait. It's not the shell's fault.
I would think a couple big pieces would be okay.
How big is its hole to get back in? Like, how big is it?
Well, it's like...
Can I crawl in there?
No. It's like 2 feet across at the widest, but it narrows as it goes further in.
What if we put water in there or something, or salt?
Can't you cast something up in there?
I don't think so. The properties of the shell make it bounce right back at me. And you, and whoever.
It hit the thing, not the shell.
It's like I can't aim for the thing screaming if I can't see it.
Did
Wait,
you
does
let
it
your
need-
call lightning fade, by the way?
Yes.
All right.
Does it need to breathe? Can I just suffocate it with this dirt?
Can we
get
stand
the
it up?
sense from this sound? It already sounds like it's dying. I mean, this is a wail of pain and agony.
This might just take a while.
So we just
Pretty
back
awful.
up and let it finish screaming?
Makes your teeth rattle.
Yeah. I've done what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up to my horse. Well, the horse. It's
All
probably
right.
giving me a dirty look.
What else do we want off of this paladin? Do we want her glaive? Do you want her glaive, Archie?
Nah.
What's a glaive do?
That's her weapon.
There's the long, kind of like a spear, but instead of a point, it's got a foot long blade on the end. It's a reach weapon, so it gives you 10-foot melee range instead of 5. If you're proficient with it.
I think
I'm taking her pouch of 15 gold. So.
I knocked over my canteen.
Archie's gonna look through his backpack. Ooh, I had this. And he'll throw the alchemist fire vial into the shell.
All right. It
That'll cook it.
it bursts into flame. And how close were you when you did that?
Good question. Where am I standing? Oh yeah, so I would have gone up to the front. I would have been probably 10 feet away.
Okay, from 10 feet away,
think
then I'll
that's
say,
safe?
yeah, it explodes in fire, and the outside of the shell, kind of like that little opening, is sort of scorched. You see what is probably most of the fire come out the opening rather than the part where it's physically blocked, but it seems to be burned. The screaming is unaffected. Andrew's kind of like, I'm a little worried that sound's going to attract something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get back on my horse.
How are we going to drag this thing back anyway?
It's going to take a little while to get the plate armor off of the paladin if you were going to do
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not
Who
doing
is
it.
she anyway? Is that you knew her, Otterkey? You seem to know
No.
her.
Andrew
I
just
did
says,
not know her.
the Broken Vow is a gang of oath-breaking clerics and paladins out of Villanocta. They're bad news. They don't
Oh.
care about anything.
Out of Villanocta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
wonder
I
if she was
mean-
sent by Madrigal.
All I know is she broke her vow and had to die.
That makes you real angry. Okay. Remind me never to break my word or vow or whatever.
This is giving
I
me a
wish I
headache.
kept them got that part. Might have been able to put this in
And
the cart.
actually, as you're sort of having this conversation, you start to feel a little bit of a rumbling under the ground.
Oh.
Is that something?
Let's get out of here a little bit. Just to see what happens. Let's maybe not stick around.
And then bursting out of the ground is a large monster with thick hide, and we're rolling initiative.
Hell is that
Hi. And I'm back on the horse, of course.
Of course.
21 that time.
Yeah, jumps on the horse, of course.
Okay, let's see if I can't. Let's see. Get us back on our combat music.
Oh, shit's gonna go down.
Okay.
I should have known something was up when she said, "Are you dropping your lightning spell?"
That's just the
Should've known.
baby.
So this, I will say that this creature does not look anything like the snail. It has a thick hide, but it's a four-legged creature with a big, wide mouth. And Andri says, "That's a boulette!"
Guessing it likes to eat snails.
Or it likes to comment loud noises. Its initiative is 18. Okay, Alaric.
10.
Oh,
Okay. Mira?
21.
Okay. Andrea's 11. Okay.
I got 20.
Okay. This is a great big thing just erupted out of the ground.
Yeah.
It like just burrowed a tunnel from under the ground, and Nira, you actually have initiative first.
All right,
Your
I'm
horse
gonna.
is also since your horse is right by where this thing just came up. Make an animal handling check first.
Fantastic.
Terror.
Let's see. What is that? Plus. It was wisdom, so 17.
Okay, you managed to stay astride your horse, but it's really nervous. It does not like being near this thing.
All right, so am I considered within melee range? So, like, if I back up,
You are
Will it get
within
an
melee.
opportunity?
Yes, it'll take a snap at your horse probably.
fantastic. Okay, so we are gonna call the lightning.
Okay. You're keeping track of your spell slots, I hope.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so once again, you are summoning this cloud, and you get just the tiniest ping from Rashama in your head of like, that was fast. There's just like not even in words, just like you just feel like this little
later.
like noticing. Okay, yeah. So you call the lightning down on this thing, and let's see. It makes a dexterity saving throw.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, that is not a success.
and destructive wrath. So
Okay.
30.
Okay, yeah. It did not like that at all. The lightning strikes it and it kind of.
Made it mad.
Somebody let their dog off the leash.
All right. Are you moving at all, or you're staying right where you are?
I want to lose my horse, but I've already taken 19 points of necrotic damage. So, yeah, I'm gonna back up towards the body, I guess.
Okay, it is going to try to snap at your horse, which its armor class, I think, is just riding horse. Its armor class is just 10, and it rolls a 22 against your horse.
Wow.
And okay.
It's gonna suck.
It does 32 points of damage. It kills your horse. So make a dexterity
Let's
saving
see.
throw.
19.
Okay, yeah. So you manage to land on your feet as your horse is torn away from underneath you.
Artax!
All right. Okay. Archie, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to.
Did you want to move farther away, Nira?
Yeah. I mean, as long as the horse is dead, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Like here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your turn, Archie.
Archie, so I'm going to.
Incidentally, the snail is still wailing.
God.
Of course it is.
Just die already.
You could lash ropes to it and you could drag it with the. Oh, wait, we're out of horses.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Bless on my comrades,
Okay.
which gives them a D4 bonus to spell or to attacks
Okay.
and saves. And then engage this thing and hack at it.
All right. All right. Make your attacks.
Okay. Sword of Vengeance! First attack. It's a 17.
17 hits.
The second attack is 26. Total damage.
Yeah, both of those hit.
$27 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. It is its turn now, and you are right in its face, and it is a dumb thing. So it, you know, it is just gonna chomp at you. And it rolls a 24.
That hits.
And so it is trying to bite you with its enormous jaws. And it does... it does 40 points of piercing damage.
That makes me unconscious.
Chomp! And you just see you guys see this thing just chomp down on Archie's torso and shake him a little bit and spit him out on the ground. He is unconscious.
Well, that ain't right.
All right, Andrew's turn. She says, "I was gonna say keep your distance." So she is riding a ways away, and then firing her arrow at it.
Kind of carried me with it there.
Oh, yeah, you were. Okay. She's firing her arrows at it. So that's a 25. That'll hit. That'll miss. So that's one. That's one hit. D8 for her bow. So that's another 9 damage for it. And it's looking wounded now, as it takes an arrow in the cheek. Alaric, your turn.
Ah, crap. Gun knocked himself over.
It no longer counts as an ally within 5 feet.
Yeah, there's that too. I'm going to walk 5 straight up to him, I should say. I'm going to use my action to pick him up.
Like, I'll say you can pick him up from right there.
Sure. And I'll use my bonus to pull him away.
Okay. Alright, so I'll say you can get to like there.
Okay.
Okay, dragging him away, unconscious. Nira.
Archie, how badly do you want to be conscious again? Or can I hit this thing?
He's unconscious. He can't answer you.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
No, he can't answer you. You have to just.
I know. Okay.
You just saw it almost bite him in half.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Prayer of healing, and I won't hit it, but I really regret this. Okay.
Okay. All right. Prayer of healing.
2d8 plus my spell cast.
How many spell slots do you have left?
Not many. This will be my last level 2.
Okay. Because I know that's at least 2 Call Lightnings and 2 Prayer
Yeah.
of Healings today.
Yeah. So that's 12. 12? Yeah, 12 and 3, so 15.
Okay. Archie, you regain 15 HP, and anyone else who is down some.
Including me.
Yeah.
Sprite.
All right. Ottercree, it is your turn. The snail, you are right next to it now, and it's... you know what? I am brought to mind something that I have allowed this in the past, and so once again I'll say that it's been working up till now. I'm not going to retcon anything, but it has been pointed out to me. Prayer of Healing has a 10-minute casting time. It is not a combat healing spell.
Really?
Oh, wow.
It says instantaneous. I'm looking right at it.
Well, okay, so
Its
casting
duration
time is 10
instantaneous?
minutes.
Yeah, it's casting time. So.
Duration,
Oh.
yeah, meaning you get all of the hit points right away once the casting is done. So, I'm not going to retcon anything, but we will try to use that in
Okay,
the future.
noted.
Um,
Noted. Mass healing word, okay. That's what I should have used, because I think that's...
yeah. But, so let's not retcon what's happened already, but let's
Okay.
move forward. Use it correctly in the future. All right, so, but Archie, you have just been healed, and you're right
Yeah.
next to this wailing snail shell.
So I came out of the sweet, sweet warmth of death.
I can put you right back there if you want, but got work to do, buddy.
I'm going to...
Archie, get your bow!
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to back up away from this thing.
Incidentally, you've heard it. It's looking a little bit less enthusiastic.
I'm still going to back up, like... I don't know, like... I guess over towards Andre.
Okay.
20 feet or so
You
back.
can't. You were prone, so you can only move.
Oh, right.
Like, you can move like to there.
Okay. And then swap out to the bow and fire a couple arrows at it.
All right.
Bow doesn't have as much of a bonus. First one's at 20.
All right. That hits.
Ooh, second's at 21.
Okay. Those both hit. Yep.
– 14 points of damage.
Okay. Is that for both?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is now this bullet's turn, and a strange voice in your head tells you that it looked like it was about to take its kill and run away, but now you've angered it again, and it leaps into the air, comes down right here,
Good damn!
and so if the bullet jumps at least 15 feet as part of its movement, and it's actually trying to land right on top of you. Let's see. It can't land on both of you, so it's landing on you, Archie. You must make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it's going to be strength. 14.
Okay. 14 is not good enough. So you are knocked prone by this thing, and you're also going to take...
Shit.
19 bludgeoning damage, which I believe puts you unconscious again.
Unconscious again.
And you also would be taking another 3d6 plus 4 slashing damage, but all of that happens at once, so I'm not going to treat that like a separate attack, but it definitely knocks you unconscious again, prone underneath its foot. And this thing is... Andrew's turn is like, that's why you should keep your distance!
I did! Oh, I'm dead.
But you're
unconscious.
unconscious, and she sees this thing as maybe in a wounded animal rage, and so she's going to just dismount and come at it with her short sword.
Halfling Berserker!
That's going to hit, and that's going to miss. So one of those hits, one misses. Does 6 points of damage to it, but it's still, up. Okay, Alaric, your turn.
All right. Well, it's standing on him this time, so I can't just pick him up. So I'm going to move around to its face.
Okay.
Just kind of circling around it. I guess I'll use the war pick I was using a little while ago. Give her a try. Waggity waggity.
Okay.
How bad this gets. My crap. 13.
13 just pings off of its thick hide.
Yeah, hopefully I got its attention.
All right.
I will use my... No, I can't use it. Never mind.
Okay. It is... Okay, Nira, it is your turn again.
So I was just looking, and it turns out Mass Healing Word is a bonus action.
Do you have
Which I
that
didn't know.
prepared?
I do have that prepared. So, now that Alaric has actually moved... Wait, so is the thing, like, on top of Archie? Like, if I hit this thing, is it also going to hit Archie?
It is standing on him.
Okay, so does that cause insta-death for Archie?
It will cause him to fail a death saving throw.
I've got 3.
Okay, so I'm going to bring down the lightning again.
All right.
And then I'll use Mass Healing Word. I'm just going to use up all those spell slots as my bonus action.
Yeah, okay. I guess that works. All right, so it's going to make a dexterity saving throw, which it succeeds.
So that's 3d10. 8. 10. Nice. So that is 26. So half of that's 13. Right?
Okay, so Archie also takes that. That is one failed death saving throw, Archie.
Okay, and then my bonus action is Mass Healing Word, and that is 7. So,
All right.
so if anybody else has been hit, y'all can take 7 points. 'Cause that is up to 6 creatures of my choice.
Okay, Archie. So you regain 7. And then this giant thing, now dead, falls on you.
You're
Bring the
welcome!
bludgeoning damage.
And you take another 5 bludgeoning damage from it falling on you. It is currently pinned. You are pinned by this giant monster. It's very heavy.
Quit sleeping on the job.
What the hell is this thing?
Look at the hand trying to pull this thing out.
Andrea kind of rolls, tries to start trying to pull you out from under it, and she says, "It's a bullet, like I said." Incidentally, about now, this cry, which has been constant throughout all this, finally starts to
My God,
And then it goes
finally.
That's small relief.
Andrew says, while you're killing innocent animals for trophies, you can make armor out of boulette hide.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Well,
I've
we're
heard
killing
you can,
innocent
anyway.
animals for money, not trophies.
Okay.
Dang, Archie cold. I just thought maybe it'd be fun, but then I changed my mind.
Not
Oh my
happy.
Hang on. Let me have Andrea make a strength check.
I'm giving her a hand.
Okay, so with advantage. Yeah, with advantage, with your assistance, they're able to pull you out from underneath this thing, Archie.
Yay.
I would say, though, getting knocked unconscious twice in rapid succession, you've got a concussion for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to use the rest of my lay on hands, give myself another 5 hit points.
Okay. I'm going to say that until you finish a long rest, you are the equivalent of poisoned. You have basically disadvantage on ability checks.
Everything.
I can't fix you either.
Yeah.
Glad you don't have a horse anymore. This is going to be a real long walk back.
You guys lost 2 horses.
Yeah. I have 3 level 1 spell slots left in my cantrips. That's it. That's all I got. So I could do Healing Word, but I mean, I think we're probably.
Hey,
we probably need to settle
healing
it.
function. Just drink a little bit of this.
Just to clarify, did someone take her dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had a dagger?
Yeah. She had a fancy dagger that says stab first, ask later, or something like that.
Yeah, it's
seemed about appropriate.
really, really fancy. Like
will
you suspect
build
it
that.
might be magic.
Did you want that?
Oh! I'm gonna use my magnifying glass.
All right. You could also use that like on the shell or or the boulette.
Well, I
and
have a
that
good
sort of thing,
idea
too.
what the shell does,
Yeah. Okay.
so I'm going to use it on the dagger.
The dagger has an aura of magic on it that makes the inscription make more sense. When you kill something with that dagger, you can cast Speak with Dead on it for free.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Weird. Cool.
But only if the killing blow is done with the dagger.
Did you want to keep that? Because I can use daggers. And apparently I'm no good with anything else.
Well, you seem to be more interested in like melee attacks, so I'm gonna give that one to Alaric there. I think he
All
can
right.
use it.
Yeah, I'll send you like a sheet for it, but what I said is basically what it is. It's a regular dagger except for if you kill something with it, if you deliver the killing blow, you can then cast Speak with Dead on what you killed.
That
It's
might
no
have been
hammer, but this has got to work for something.
that might have been useful when what's her face bit it there, but although I could hold on. So if we camp here and I equip it, I could speak with the dead tomorrow if you all want to hang out with a corpse.
Well, you didn't kill it with this thing, though, right?
No,
Yeah.
but I have that
Right.
spell if I could equip it.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha. Well, oh boy.
I don't know if we really want to hang out that much.
I don't. Oh, it's really
Like, I
hard
mean,
to
if
think.
you're curious.
If anything heard this thing or follows the trail, I mean, people clearly want this thing, so I think we should try to get the shell away from the trail. But I don't know how far we can get. Oh,
Yeah. Wait, who has the bag of holding? Just curious.
that
Amethyst
would
does.
be a
Amethyst.
druid.
I don't think it would fit inside anyway. I mean, it's
Eh.
kinda big.
Yeah,
Andrew, you said-
the shell is absolutely too big to fit in through the opening of the bag of holding.
You said
How far How far away was that cart? Like, I know it was broken.
Steal their cart.
Well, it's broken. What are they gonna do with it?
You guys rode for maybe 45 minutes after leaving them behind.
So we could get it. We could lash it on the side of one of the horses. Sort of a side cart.
Right. I mean, we could maybe reattach the one good wheel to the back and make a wheelbarrow, right? I don't know.
Well, if you lash the other side to the horse, then the horse is holding up that side, and the cart just rides alongside.
Yes, but the horse isn't at the same height level, so it won't. I don't think it would work properly.
You might have to hang underneath the horse. As long as you don't hit it in the jubblies, it's not going to hurt it.
All right. Yep. So you guys got a great big shell that currently is full of snail
Dead
meat.
snail.
Yep. You've got a giant boulette too, which probably weighs like, 700-800 pounds, if not more.
Now, while the boulette meat might be tasty, maybe we could cook some of it. But
it
Andy
makes
said something
good
about its
armor.
skin. Yeah.
Fuck that thing.
How do you take the skin off?
I need new armor.
Andrew says, "Oh man, none of you guys know how to. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? You're gonna make me take its hide off. None of you knows how, right?
Skin it. You can skin it. We know you can.
Oh, you guys.
Would 15 gold make the deal any sweeter?
15. That's not even worth 3 pigs.
She's not here for the
about
money.
this?
She's family.
If I skin this, I'm the one that gets the armor.
Oh.
I
Well,
need
there's a
the
whole lot of
armor.
this thing.
My armor is falling apart.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Did you want the giant acid spider to eat you?
But
What if I help?
is there enough to cover like both of you? It's a big thing. And
Well-
Andrew, you aren't that big.
I get the first set. You're probably right. It depends on how much good hide we get. We might be able to make more than one set.
This
I
really
can't make it
hurts.
myself. We're
I'm-
gonna have to take it to a city where they can make it. But if we preserve the hide, which I can.
I know a guy. Oh, he just meddled though.
Yeah,
This
metal.
really hurts. I'm gonna drink my healing potion that I took from the.
Okay.
Roll a d20. Or no,
well,
roll for percentage.
percentile dice. Yeah.
94.
94, eh? So, you feel better. You recover your 2d4 plus 4, I think, is what I said. 2d4 plus 4? Or, I don't remember.
That sounds right.
2d4 plus 2, maybe. I can tell you that in a moment. Potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2.
7 points.
As you start feeling better, you go to say something about feeling better and find
That
you can't make yourself form the words.
It's probably better this way.
All right. Yep. You are currently unable to speak.
that's fine by me.
Are there any trees nearby, like
Yeah, there's
Look over
some.
there if you
I mean,
go.
it's,
cover-ish?
It's. I mean, it's 40 yards
Just
away.
like a little grove,
Sure.
like something. Because I think we need to get off this immediate trail.
We can get some of this glass too, maybe. Hey, is still some of this soft?
It is, but they said it takes about a day to harden. So, I mean, depending
Yeah, it
on
was
how
kind-
long you hang out here. It's going to
was kinda
it's going to
sticky.
take several hours at least to harvest the hide from the boulette. Not to mention scooping out whatever's going to come out of that snail shell, doing all of that sort of activity.
Well, if that's the case, I
And-
do have mason's tools. Can I treat the glass like masonry while it's still soft and malleable, and form it around my hammer even more?
I'm going to say you can, but what you get the sense though that it's just going to be like if you coated it with a layer of glass. It's not once it's hardened, it's just going to be brittle like glass. It's not really going to necessarily improve your weapon
its
at all.
Splinters will suck. So, and
Okay.
it might look intimidating to have a glass head.
Chooch, for the sake of the game, we're going to say you can describe Autocre's actions even as he is unable to speak.
Oh, he's just wildly gesturing.
Yeah, and everyone is ignoring him.
Seems like it.
So Andrew says, okay, so is the plan we're going to just, make a camp here? And try to get what we can out of these things?
I think so. I think if we encounter anything else today, I think we're sunk. Like,
All right.
I need a rest.
We're still a ways away from that nearest town too, or the lake, or whatever it was.
Yeah, you guys have probably
We still
a
have
full day of
battle
travel
music
to
going
get-
on.
Okay.
That's not an omen at all. Roll initiative again.
But I'm still in dire danger.
He's in mortal peril.
There we go. I took out the little headphone because it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah. It was in the play.
What are you?
Just
What are
trying
you
to make
doing?
sure I have the right. I have to wear 2 headphones to be able to hear the music. Because it's coming from a different source. So,
Speak up, Otterkey. I can't hear you. I'm still ringing from that stupid thunder earlier, and that sound it was making.
yeah. Paulette in chat says Viv's going to be sorry she missed this part where Chooch can't talk. So, Andrew says, I don't think we're going to be able to pull this boulette anywhere else. So I think we might as well just make camp right here. But I can get started on skinning it.
May as well. We got to figure out what to do
Anyone
with the
else who
shell.
wants some of this is definitely helping me.
I don't know how, but I can try.
Well, if you can just
Well,
assist.
yeah, I'll assist because I really want some. I need new armor.
All right, so she is going to make a survival check with advantage to try to see how much of this boulette hide that you guys can get.
I want to see the flesh underneath. I want to see if I can cook it.
Andrew just says, I think, yeah, boulette meat is, it's a little tough, as it might be expected. But, yeah, it's edible.
All right.
24, yeah. So that's, she gets quite a lot. You guys spend several hours, and it's kind of gross work with a skinning knife, peeling this really tough, leathery gray hide off of this thing, off of its muscles. But you end up with like 40 pounds of leather of this, and she says this is probably enough to make at least 2 full sets of armor.
Excellent. All right. So, how long is Archie mute for? Curious.
You guys don't know?
He's still mute after they've skinned the thing.
Yep.
So, have Archie and Alaric figured out what to do with the shell while we were skinning this thing?
I was thinking
Well,
about
so
that.
yeah. So if Nira and Andri were, or whoever was helping with the boulette, if you guys are going to make Andrie do the snail too, she kind of is going to groan some more.
I'll dig in and see if I can pull the crap out. See if I can hook
Yeah.
it with the war pick maybe and drag the flesh out.
Yeah. It's gross, slimy work, but it it's definitely sagging.
What's the slime taste like?
I would think
Go right ahead and find
salty.
Salty. Oh. Hey, this might actually work on the bulette meat. It might make it a little softer.
Miss Mugen.
Pulverize that slime glass.
This is like the ultimate shell game, you guys.
So
Archie will certainly help him as much as he can without talking.
so I will say, does either of you have proficiency with survival?
I do.
So I'd say you make the roll with advantage.
17.
Okay. So yeah, you get all of the the goop out, so to speak. It weighs about 250 pounds still with without all that meat in there. And it's in pretty good shape except for where Nira hit it with her warhammer. There's a crack there.
Kind of buff that right out.
The finish of this shell is so shiny and glossy and pearlescent and rainbowy that the crack really stands out.
A crack fill, I'll be fine.
Fix it. My
had
dad's got an
a
awesome
headache.
tool.
Okay, so I think we're running late enough that I'm gonna say we not gonna go on to the other part that I had planned today, but that's all right because so even though the original titled "The Snail and Sacrifice," you guys did the snail part, but
Uh-oh.
Oh, I sacrificed.
Archie died like 3 times.
I sacrificed.
All right, so I think we'll probably call it a close there as you guys, make camp here in the grassland and be like survivalists, where you're using every piece of the thing, except for how you're really not doing that at all. You're only taking the very special parts of what you killed and leaving all the rest of the meat to rot.
Well, we were going to cook the meat with the snail stuff, right, to soften it up.
Well, so if you want the meat, you're gonna get like 100 pounds of meat easy off of bulette.
So it's a good meal.
Well, all right. However much of that you guys want to take, bearing in mind that you do not have the bag of holding and you've lost 2 of your 5 horses.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not making camp then, because I was just going to cook it tonight.
I thought you are making camp, but yeah.
But then I'll
Yeah.
cook a bunch of it tonight then.
All right.
Yeah, because like spell slots.
And
need
I guess
to,
Archie can, assuming once he has the spell slots, can resummon his horse. And you do have
Hopefully.
Amethyst's horse, so
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So I'll take
That's
that
right,
back to
she
town, and
didn't-
then we'll get her a new
you'll
one.
be down one when
She
she
Or
shows
me a new
up.
one.
didn't need it in a tree.
Yeah. So we'll get to have lots of fun when Amethyst comes back, and you guys get to explain how all that went down.
it was
Lies,
an Easter.
so many lies.
It kept chomping at Otterkey, so we thought we had no choice. Yeah, that sounds about right.
No. When we showed up, the chick had already killed the snail, so we killed the chick.
Handry's like, I don't want to lie to her, you guys.
I wasn't lying, I just sort of misdirected the truth.
Well, it was coming for us.
Yeah, we
Slowly.
could have tried running away from it.
It's
Probably.
coming right for us.
Very slowly.
She's gonna be mad.
Probably. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, unless we can get to town and get it shipped off to Madrigal before she finds out. I won't tell.
I don't know if I'm going to get this goo out of my shirt for the next week.
You now have a glass shirt. Congratulations.
Oh, crap, I didn't think about that. This is gonna itch. Oh well.
Paulette says, according to the elf, it was fast and dexterous.
And totally not sentient.
Yeah, totally. Mindless beast. Came after us. Yeah, had to go. Right.
Andrew's just like, I'm just glad she didn't have to hear it crying like that.
Yeah, she probably would have hated that. I kind of hated it too.
Yeah, Otter
Wasn't
Creek
a big
still can't
fan.
talk.
You've known him longer. What the hell is he trying to say?
I don't know. He looks drunk.
Okay, that part I got.
And for those of you listening in the audio, Otter Creek made the expected gesture.
I believe he was pointing at the sky. Is there something in the sky?
Are you warning us of danger? Did Timmy fall down the well?
All right, so I think we will fade to black for this episode as you guys make camp and harvest the loot, so to speak. Yeah. All right, so yeah, good job, you guys. You killed some stuff. You sure did. That I expected that Oathbreaker to be tougher for you guys, but
That's pretty fucking tough.
Lightning wins the day.
yeah. Have to make sure I give you guys more inside encounters.
Yay. So excited, can't wait.
Well,
I
to
didn't
be
hit a
sure,
single thing any time, so I'm not going to take any guilt for anything that happened in that combat.
But yeah, you've killed now a flail snail, a blackguard is the technical creature name for that Oathbreaker paladin, and the boulette. And I will I know I've seen stats somewhere for the boulette hide armor, but it's totally okay.
Cool.
Excellent.
If you can find someone who can make it. Need someone with leatherworking proficiency.
Well, I think if we get to the town, maybe we can get the snail shell in a crate and get it shipped to Flanacta. Maybe.
But at the very least, get a cart and we can carry it with us.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. But we'll definitely need a new horse, so.
Man,
All right.
I'm just thinking the indigestion. could be
Amethyst
eating
will
some of
come
that,
back and say, I know just the thing to save the world, and it's a great coincidence because all we need is a tear from a living flail snail. And we know where there's a flail snail, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a general idea. Let's find it.
All right.
Well, first you bring it back to life, and then it'll cry. It'll cry a lot.
Andrew will have to stay home that day. She's not allowed to come with.
All right. So, as I keep saying, yeah, I think that'll do it for tonight's episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening and or watching. And we'll be back for more adventure on so many levels. All right, and probably I'm going to have to deal with the stream being in 2 pieces for the archive video.